Welcome back to Themed.journals. My name is April. Okay, so for today we are going to be making this beautiful thing. I got this idea from Natasha at Treasure Books, so this is what we're going to make. And we're going to chop up this piece of paper so it's the right size. No, I want this side. Now, all right. All right, we're going to keep that piece. Now this one I chose very specially. This is one of my printouts from the that I printed out from my project. Okay, so you choose the side that you want to be out. Okay, I wanted the decorative side to be out on mine. So what we're going to do is fold it right until it touches in the middle. And it's even on both sides, top and bottom. Okay, so that's the first step right there. Then what we want to do is have this overlap just a teeny weeny little bit. So let's see how this works. No, that's too much. All right, let's see how that works. All right, that looks good. Now this beautiful thing, okay. Okay, that's the idea. Okay, so what we're going to do is we need a strip that will overlap like so, but we don't want a long one, we just want a little one like this. All right, okay. Now, since we're going to be using the opposite side of this one, what I want to do, I don't know what happened to my little stencil, so I'm going to use this one. It's a little bit of overkill because it's so huge. And we're just going to stencil on this side of the, I sort of almost broke this one when I was using it last. Ugh. All right. Hang on, let me go put it over on top of this because I've broken it in a couple pieces already. All right, not funny. All right, now I need to get some tape. Let's see here. Actually, I could use double-sided tape maybe on this. Where's my roll of double-sided tape? I got a ton of stuff in probably where it is. Hang on. Double-sided tape. Where is right, we'll just use tape, a little bit of tape. Just the way it's gonna have to be. All right, so we get our little thing back. And make sure these edges are, you could burnish them. All right, now there. And then what you do is you put the tape on it while it's on your piece of thing. Oh, we got gold in there and everything. Ugh. All right. Now what we want is to also put some tape on the inside. All right, put this on the side. I think I need to make more locks. Yeah, all right. All right. All right, we'll use this piece of paper. It's extra. And yeah. Okay, that works. All right, like that. All right. Now I like to go forward, and before it pops out with the plates, I like to go backwards, because sometimes, let's just face it, the die cuts may not pop through all the way. We didn't have to worry about this one because it did. All right, so there's the off cut, and we're just going to put it over here, and we're going to keep, oh, you know what I forgot to do? Oh, shoot. All right, this is how I solve this. Normally, I put the piece of glue on the back of another piece of paper. Hang on. Ugh. Remember, I keep the pretty pieces. Yeah. All right. Nope, there's a little one right there. All right. All right, got a solution for my boo-boo. Look what I found finally. This is perfect for taking stuff out of this. And we're gonna make sure that it's cut out properly. Okay. Now, I thought that this paper would be enough, but it wasn't. Oh, look at what I found. Found another sea bead. I dropped a bunch of them on my desk as I was putting them away. All right. I don't know how come that came loose, but anyway. Let's see. Ugh. All right, what was I doing, April? All right. All right, I've got scrap pieces of paper saved up from other projects. Never throw these good ones away. All right. No. What we're going to do is we're going to go this way. This way. All right. We only have enough for 2. We'll have to do the single one afterwards. All right. Oh, I'm throwing everything on the floor, man. All right, you stupid thing. There. You got to catch it in the presser part. I don't know what it's called, but presses the plates together and cuts the dies cut. But you have to get it in there first. All right. Now, where's my other one? Oh, there it is. Ugh. All right. All right. You can hear it popping through the paper. All right. Sorry, I can't stand disorganization when I'm working. I know I've got a disorganized desk, but it's funny that I say that. Trust me, I know how funny that sounds. All right. All right, so what we do is we take the top of the white and we put glue on it, and you want to rub this glue flat, and then you take your other piece and you line up your you line up the keyhole and the lock loop, and there you go. This is how you overcome mistakes. And then you pop out all the holes that are supposed to be popped out so that you don't have to do it later. All right. Then let's see, this one goes to this one, and this one goes to that one. Okay, so you figure out which one's your top and which one's your bottom. Make sure all your holes are punched out. This is the top. All right. Then you get your other one and you line up your holes. Aileen's is a little, it's, And then if you have a little bit of white showing through, then you just use a little bit of your glue, or your, not your glue, your ink pad, and you just dab it. All right. So that's what I should have done in the first place. Sorry, but at least you saw how I, conquered, mistakes. Okay, now we can get back to cracking. And then what we want to do is put the clasp right here. Okay. This time what I'm going to do, all right. So below that oval, and just right here with these little earmarks, that's where we put the glue. All right, so we said below this oval, and then these little knobbins. And then what you do is you go and smooth it out. Oh, I did it opposite. My daughter would call it opposite day. All right, we're just going to do this. And what I'm going to do is put my finger here. About right here is where we want to glue up to. I did it wrong the first time, but it's just glue and paper. All right. Then what we do is we put it, now you can choose to put it this way with the thing in the back, or you could go like this, but I believe I at one time had it like that. All right, and then we can stuff it right into our, oh, that needs to dry. All right. Now, this came from my book at this belly band right here. All right, so we're going to stuff it right back into the belly band. Then let's take a peek at what we're going to, oh, I think I already did this on the one we're giving away. Yeah. Okay, let's put this up a little bit. All right. All right. So we did do the envelopes, and now we're going to find something to put in this. Let me see what I did for mine. All right, let's see. I did paper notepads. All right. So we want the paper notepad to come to about here and then here. So let's measure that. Oh. Where did I stick my small little... All right, I'm gonna have to change out one of my notepads because... All right. I'm just about ready to lose my grandson's Christmas advent calendar here. Okay, so we want it to be... All right, I do not do centimeters for anybody. All right, 3.5. So we want a notepad that's about 3.5, so it goes from here to here and it fits here. Now we also have to stuff these envelopes. So what we need to do, let's stuff these before we work on the notepad. Oh, what's that? Haha, it's got a secret. Look at that. It's got a double. It's double. That's pretty cool. All right. Now I'm just going to put small little stickers in these. So these are doubled up. Wow, that is so cool. I have 2 little pockets in these envelopes to put stuff, so. All right, it'll go down. All right, see, 1, 2, all right. All right, that's too big. All right, let's see how this one does. This should be a little bit better, or not. Okay, hang on. Perfect. And then we're going to slip this under the there we go. And then we need 2 for this one. One goes in here and one goes behind here. Oh. All right, let's see here. Let's use one of these. Put it down behind here, and then let's see if we can. Yeah, these are too big for the front pocket. That's all right. We've got more steampunk people. And then, oops, nope, this one won't work either. All right. And then I switched the style of envelopes right here. Okay, so we need a 3.5 inch. Oh, haha. In addition to stuffing the envelopes, we also have to take a measure this way. No centimeters, April. All right, we don't want it any taller than 3.5 by 7.5. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. All right. Let me get out paper. All right, so all right, good. You know what? I think I'm going to do 7 3/4 on this one. Yeah. All right. By, what did I say? 3.5 inches. Yeah. All right. Now let's get these sides completely done. All right. Okay, we'll use that before it's all said and done. And we're going to all right, and we'll save these because these will come in handy, I can promise you. All right, now we've got the paper for the notepad. Now for, I could have sworn I had one piece of paper in here that was, here it is. Not really steampunk, that's why I have it under there. Okay, no problem. Okay, yeah, all right. All right, now what we're gonna do, where did my pencil go? Well, I don't know where the one on my desk went, but I'll get the other one. All right. Okay, we'll save this for something else. All right. Okay. I want to crease this backwards because what we're going to do is we're going to ink everything, of course. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I guess I missed that somehow. All right. Now we're going to go this way with it. Crease it again. And we're going to go around the front. All right, now I wish I could find my I do not know where it went to, that's for sure. Well, I did find my other pencil. I do not know where that thing went. All right, now I found something I want to use for this. All right, we'll just use we'll go for overkill. All right. back to mucking about with cleaning the desk. Ugh, I don't know why it's bothering me so much today. I think it's because I have 2 different projects on the table and are on my desk, and it's just driving me nuts. All right. All right, that looks pretty good. All right, now, where's our paper? All right, look at how pretty these papers are. A lot of people have pulled their stuff off of Temu because of the tariffs. And unfortunately, if you're looking for steampunk papers off of Temu, they're sort of, yeah, they're not there anymore. There's some, but not these not the ones I've got. So glad I went overboard and bought a bunch of it, because I knew I was going to be doing a bunch of steampunk stuff. I'm going to be doing a steampunk journal on Patreon. Haven't started the project yet, but yeah, eventually I will. All right. Okay, now we want these. All right. Now we need to choose one that we like for the top. Now, I don't want to really look at those, so why don't we all right. And that's the handy dandy way to hide staples. All right. Now, do we want to put something on the front? I think I do. Let's see. All right. I'm just pushing back the white border. Otherwise, I'd have to fussy cut all these out, and that's so not happening. All right. There. All right. Now I'm just being picky. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm going to get my other glue out due to the fact that this is a heavier cardstock, so it doesn't bug me by popping off. Okay, so do we want to put it this way? Or do we want to put it this way? Okay, I think that's the top, so we're just going to go this way with it. There we go. I love that look. It's just so cool. Anyway, you may not think it's cool, but I do. All right. Now we flip these one out and we put this in, and it holds it there really nicely. Look at that. That's beautiful. All right. So, oh, I didn't stuff anything in here. All right. Well, let me check the time. Oh, that's because this is the wrong book. I will need to check the time, but yeah, that's why there's nothing in there, because it's not the right book to look at. Thank you so much for joining me on today's Theme Journal journey. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.